Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you're watching this educational video. This is a continuation of the video I uploaded earlier. It's about capacitors, but this time the connection is in series. So let's try to find out the North Stars when we are dealing with series connection of capacitors. Let's start. So that's how it looks like when you will connect a capacitors in a series connection. This is not a capacitor, okay? This is a symbol of battery. We have shorter line here for the negative terminal and then positive terminal for this longer line here. It's the battery. We have here the capacitors. We have parallel lines. Weird pronounce ano, parallel. Okay, so we have capacitor connected in series. So ano to pagkabalo if the capacitors are connected in series? Of course, they are connected end to end. If ever this is a conventional current flow from this direction end to end, just one flow of current, if you notice. Okay, no nodes or junction because the current will just flow from one point to another. It's an end to end. Okay, so if you will notice that capacitors are connected in that way in one flow current and it's end to end, that's the capacitors connected in series. Okay, and it says here, ingon diri nga, it is connected end to end. So same charge flows through each capacitor. So very clear that the charge that will flow agi diha sa matag capacitor, same charge. So we will try to solve the charge. I will teach you how to solve the charge. And once you calculated the charge, then that's already the value of each of the capacitors charges. Let's continue. That's capacitance 1 for capacitor 1, capacitance 2 for capacitor 2, and then capacitance 3 for capacitor 3. Capacitance is the ability of a capacitor nga hold og mga charges per volume. Okay. So, saan siya? Una-una siya, reveal siya yung kaugalingon. Okay. So, in that case, of course, since we have a capacitor, it will store charge. So we can have charge 1 here, charge 2, and charge 3. And remember, according to the definition earlier, uh, the connection is end-to-end in series to have the same flow of charge. So whatever the charge we can calculate later on, that's the value of each of the charges from capacitor 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Now, these are the North Stars for capacitors connection in series, not in parallel, in series. Charge is the same or equal in all capacitors. Please take note. It's the same. The charge is the same all throughout the circuit. Okay? Each capacitor will receive the same amount of charge. And yeah, it's equal. That's the equation. Charge 1 is equal to charge 2, charge 3, so on. Ang voltage pod divides across capacitors pero dili siya necessary nga same ang pag-divide kanang perfect gid kay pagka-divide. Proportion ng pag-divide. It depends upon the value of the capacitance. Okay? Since same lang ang atuang charge, then it depends upon the value of the capacitance. Unang ang pag-divide niya is proportion ra pod. So therefore, voltage is not the same per capacitor. And we have this formula used to get the voltage. That's Vn is equal to Qn over Cn. Q is the charge, C is the capacitance, N is just the representation of the number of what capacitor. Okay, so for example, in capacitor 1, so you will substitute 1 to all N sub N here, meaning it's the charge of capacitor 1, it's the capacitance of capacitor 1, and it's the voltage for capacitor 1. Okay, since they are not the same, so in getting the total voltage din nag-una-una ganing na. You can just add the individual voltages, okay, to get the total voltage. And it must be equal to the amount of voltage being introduced by the battery. Okay? So dapat equal siya diha. Then the total capacitance, this time you have to be very careful pag naka-series ang atong connection sa capacitor, the total capacitance will be the reciprocal. Okay? So the reciprocal of that equivalent capacitance or total capacitance, ang reciprocal po na tanan ang imong capacitance 1, 2, 3 before you will add all the capacitances. Okay? Diretso ta. So we have capacitance 1 in capacitor 1, capacitance 2 sa capacitor 2, and then duha lang para mahumanda yun ato ang pag-solve diri. Basta you have to memorize the North Star pag naka-series ato ang connections capacitors. We have voltage here. It's provided 12 volts in our battery. So it will produce an electromotive force of 12 volts. Okay? And these are our tasks. Let's figure out the equivalent capacitance or the total capacitance, the charge, and the electric potential per capacitor. Electric potential is just another word, an advanced word for voltage. Okay. And the values of or the magnitudes of our capacitances are provided. Capacitance 1 has 4 microfarads, and then capacitance 2 is 6 microfarads. Wala giingon diha nga i-convert nato into farad, so we will just use that unit. Anyways, kanang farad dako ra kay nga value. Ang realistic or in reality, the capacitor uses microfarads only. Okay, so no need for conversion, diretso ta. Okay, first task is to get the equivalent capacitance. So our North Star to get the equivalent capacitance is katong reciprocal niya. Okay, pang reciprocal lang ginato tanan, pang shift lang nato, pang flip lang nato ang ato ang equation. So to get the equivalent capacitance, ani, ang formula nato is instead of ipang-add nato tong C1, capacitance 1 o capacitance 2, capacitance 3 sa parallel, no? In series, we will get the reciprocal. Ibali lang. So you will have instead of ang original ana, no? I guess you know it already like C1 di ko sulat ba. Ana siya you can write it C1 or C1 over 1. Pag i-reciprocal na to or reciprocate, I don't know if that's the right term, ibali lang. So that's why ang 1 maadto sa numerator and then ang C1 mo baba. Ibaliktad lang siya. No? So that's the reciprocal of your capacitances. So i-add lang ninyo. You will input it in your calculator para mahuman ang istorya. So 1 over 4 microfarad plus 1 over 6 microfarad, it will give you 5 over 12. Or you can review your fractions, how we arrive to 5 over 12. Pero that's not yet the end since we need to do the reciprocal. Reciprocal na to ni. Ito kung kung ng reciprocal ani. Okay? So, we can have the equivalent capacitances, ibaliktad na ang 5 over 12 dira nga microfarad, ibalik, reciprocate. I don't know if it's the term yun ha. So, 12 moadto sa denominator and then ang 5 moadto sa numerator. Nabali siya. So 12 divided by 5, you will get a quotient of 2.4 microfarads. So that's the equivalent capacitance. Pag naka-series, dapat atua siyang i-reciprocal. Okay? This is not the final answer. Ha? This is not the final answer. Sometimes ako po mabilin ko diri. Makalimot ko bali ana. I thought that's the right answer. So if you will get the sum of these two fractions here, in 1 over 4 microfarads plus 6 microfarads, makuha ni mo ni 5 over 12 microfarads. So, ano na, baliktad na. So, the 12 in the denominator at iadtog taas, niya ang 5 po di adtog baba. So, you will have 12 over 5, i-divide, you will have 2.4 microfarads. Okay, next. Ano na ani siya diri? Okay. We will get the charge. How to calculate the charge? So nakuha na nato ganina ang equivalent capacitance 2.4 microfarad something. So gamiton nato tong value diri. So we will review the formula to get the capacitance. That's capacitance is equal to Q over V or charge over V. So natay charge variable dira mo na itong i-isolate. Okay? Kani nga to ang Q diri mo na itong i-isolate. So we will just change capacitance into equivalent capacitance. Kuha na nato ang value ani a while ago, and then we will derive this formula. To get the Q, to isolate Q, multiply lang si V ug ang equivalent capacitance. So we can have this formula to get the charge. And remember, pag makuha na nato ang charge, that's the charge to all same ang charges nga ma-store or ma-received, no? Same ang charges ang ma-receive per capacitor pag naka-series siya. Okay? And now, uh, we will substitute everything. Our capacitance a while ago na compute nato, it's 2.4 microfarads, and then the volt is given in the schematic diagram of our series connection. It's 12 volts. So 2.4 times 12, you will have 28.8 microcoulomb. Since we never converted microfarad into farad, so we will retain the micro value here or variable microcoulombs instead of having coulombs. It must be microcoulomb kasi naka microfarads ang ato ang mga capacitances earlier. So we already have the value of charge, so therefore mao po ni ang value sa Q1 diri. Charge 1 it's 28.8 microcoulombs. Si charge 2 pod is 28.8 microcoulombs. Same ang ilang charges pag naka series ato ang capacitors. Alright, so we need to find the electric potential per capacitor or the voltage. So that's our formula to get the capacitance. Na lang siya variable or subscript nga N. Pasabot lang ana kung unsa nga capacitor. For example, capacitor 1, mo na yung capacitance. Yeah, ang charge same raman, so okay na. And then we have voltage sub N, meaning voltage 1, voltage na sa capacitor 1. Or na ipasabot sa N, diba? We will play with this formula to derive our formula to get the voltage or electric potential. So ganina, that's the formula to get the charge. Okay. This time, we will not be using the total capacitances or the equivalent capacitance. Ato yung gamiton ang individual capacitance sa ato ang capacitor. Dili itong tanan. Okay? Itong total capacitances. So, we can get the voltage here by just dividing charge by our capacitance ana lang. So this will be our formula use. Voltage ang atong charge, nakuha na nato ang values tong charge tara 28.8 muna atong i-value diri, same ra man na sila sa ato ang mga capacitor dira, same ang charges pag naka-series. Ang atoan na lang capacitance ang maglaylahi og value. Voltage 1 and that will be capacitance 1. Okay, proceed na. Voltage 1, tara. And then capacitance 1. Ang value sa itong capacitance 1 is 4 microfarad. And then ano tayo value sa charge. Divide lang nato si 28.8 microcoulomb sa ato ang 4 microfarad capacitance. Then you will have 7.2 volts. Una na ang iyahang volts nga makuha diri sa ato ang capacitor 1. Sa capacitor 2 pod mao po niya ang ato ang buhaton. Same ang value sa charge, still 28.8 microcoulombs, pero ang value sa tuang capacitance will be 6 microfarads. You have to divide it and the quotient will be 4.8 volts. So this 4.8 is the volts in our second capacitor. And if you will add these voltages, 7.2 volts to get the total voltage, it will equate to the amp provided. It's 12 volts. So it makes sense. 7.2 plus 4.8, it equates to 12 volts. Okay? Review. Review lang ta. If capacitors are connected in series, charges are the same. Okay. And earlier I taught you how to figure out the charge. Just get the equivalent capacitances and then multiply it by the volts, and you will get the charge. And that's equivalent to all the charges in each of the capacitors. Okay? Same lang. So, ang total charge na kay same ra pod. Okay? No need to add, no? Okay, pareha man sila. The voltage will divide per dili perfect ang pagka-divide. Pareha ganina 7.2 nya sa putong isa ka value sa atong voltage, pero naka-proportion to diri sa ato ang formula ganina. Then voltage is not the same per capacitor. Tapos that's our formula to get the voltage. Voltage is equal to charge over capacitance. Dili equivalent capacitance itong i-divide dira ha. It's the individual capacitance nga ihatag sa ato ang schematic diagram. Like capacitance 1 tag 2 microfarads mo na itong ibutang diri 2 microfarad. Dili itong total capacitance. Okay? Atong total capacitance or capacitance equivalent gamito na ito nga value to get the charge. Aha. Okay. Total voltage, i-add lang tanan kaya di man pareha mga voltage, no? So you will add. But see to it that correct if your answer is correct. I-add tanang voltages dapat mo equate siya sa unsa ang M diri nga mahatag ilang volts ang mahatag diha. The total capacitance is the reciprocal. Ibali lang, no? Flip lang ato ang mga variables. Then get the reciprocal of it. And don't forget the unit, you will get the capacitance. That's it for this video, capacitors in series. I hope you enjoy and you learn something, and you can compare the difference between capacitors in parallel and in series. That's it for today. Thank you and see you until next time. Bye for now.